illegal immigrants in this country should be deported back to their country if they are doing wrongful, unlawful activities. A lot of immigrants, illegal immigrants, can't find jobs. They have no income, so they resort to doing criminal activities. These individuals that do these things should be deported back to the countries in which they came. The door to illegal immigrants is open, and a lot of illegal immigrants from all over the world, from all parts of the country, come in here, and if they don't have a job, and then this is what they do. They should be sent back. They should be deported back to their country.
There's not too much that we should do at this moment, but we should really take a stance on making sure that the overflow doesn't continue to happen. I think that system has to be created so that we have a system that is welcoming, but in the same token is illegal.
Illegal immigrants do the jobs that the Americans don't like to do, like working in the fields, picking up food. They also work in sweatshops, sewing machines. I also see them doing the jobs that the Americans don't do, like, for example, standing in the cold weather outside, like looking after food and vegetables and flowers. Those are the kind of jobs I see illegal immigrants doing, especially Mexicans. I'm not familiar with the like from Africa, illegal immigrants, or from other countries. But those are the ones I see. They also work in grocery stores for very low pay, and also for like delis, like Korean delis. I've seen them working for very low pay. But they're hard workers. They're here for one purpose, is to work. And those are the kind of jobs I've seen them do. Deported, the jobs will be done by mostly minorities, people with no education, people that are unemployed, people, for example, I met people that actually would do the job just because.
If perhaps at one point in time, if all the immigrants were to get deported, the question remains, who will do the jobs that they normally would do? The jobs will go back to the citizens of the United States. We will do the job. The pay scale for the jobs would increase. There would not be as much hunger, poverty within the United States, within the citizens of the United States. The salary, the economic level would increase. There would be a much greater financial situation that would arise by them being all deported back.
Those are the kind of jobs that no one wants to do, but in the same token, I think that when you start looking at that, if we didn't have illegal immigrants who would do these jobs, that someone would have to do the job, and then I think that's when those jobs would increase in the rate of pay, which would make individuals do the job. But I certainly don't think it's an easy fix either way.
In terms of the illegal immigrants being here in the United States, and whether they should be given an opportunity to become legal citizens of the United States, yes, it could be afforded to them. But the thing to this situation is to do a complete background check on all of these individuals that are going to be considered for legal immigrants in the United States. And those that don't pass the investigation and the background check should be deported. And as in terms of the family and the kids that were born here in the United States, well, it's hard to separate the families. And at that point, well, they should be given the opportunity to either go back with the family, or then the problem remains is what they do with the children. The children either going to have to be put up for adoption, they go to homes. It's a very delicate situation, but it causes a lot of stuff to happen.
If they shouldn't get deported if they're working. But if they're working and they have proof that they've been working, maybe a letter from an employer, or if they have filed taxes under another name, but if they could show proof.
You should be deported. I mean, I think that anyone who's not becoming a good citizen of the United States should be deported, but it's hard for you to say, now that they're here, let's get rid of them. And I think we have to create stronger laws that ensure that we don't get more and more, because after a point, you're going to run out of the resources that everyone needs, and that's including Americans. But I don't think it's just, now that they're here, you can't just get rid of them. And I don't think you should. I don't think that